recap here. So yeah, last time you listen here, buddy. You all were um, tasked to go to the space station and got some information about like what this base entails, and then you went through and saw that there was like setups of different mutated soldiers that were being pretty much prepped for shipment. You all waited for this ship to show up and destroy this said ship once everything is loaded and flown away, and obviously with the help with the torrent. Now, afterwards, you all decided to turn off the circulation in the station, and you all are wearing like hazmat or environmental suits, and uh, injected this concoction of a countermeasure for the mutated soldier, and you just basically spread the gas everywhere, let it all seep out, and once you did that, every person in there basically went through the reverse process as mentioned that you saw from the mutated soldier. So rather than being all bubbly and a little more buff, you approach these bodies that you see inside the space station now, and they're all shriveled up, grayed out, like there's nothing left. It's just skin and bone. So eventually, you all sweeped around the station, got some messages, and then decided to reach out to the Iron Lady herself through this station. Yosef was the one that kind of sent the message and got in contact with the Iron Lady, saying that we needed to bring somebody over here to interrogate this person because you've tried and to no avail. And you tried to persuade her to come, but um, the Iron Lady basically said, "All right, fine. I'm going to bring my head of security over there to see if he could lend a hand." And pretty much where we left off there. You don't know how long it would take, given the fact maybe a good guess would be a few hours. So I'm not sure what you're going to do by then, because the gas is obviously still probably kind of misting around. I'm not sure if you wanted to turn on the circulation or not, or just leave it there. But like in time, it will dissipate. It's just take a little while since there's no circulation. So with that, you all are in the station, doing whatever you want to do in this station. So, does anybody want to do anything in the station in the meantime while waiting for this so-called head of security? Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and I say you all probably meet up in the middle somewhere, and what sort of meeting, and obviously if everybody's attending, you all could listen in. Um, and yeah, what's this meeting about? Yeah, they're all shriveled up and dead from the countermeasures you placed in there. What's up, Golden Age? How you doing, Mr. Golden Age? If you're familiar with the Mass Effect campaign, um, this is a D&D homebrew campaign I made out of Mass Effect, and it's based. Hold on, I'll type it. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. But glad you're getting better. Hopefully. Yeah, I think that's fine. So yeah, I would say probably within the hour you would, as long as people are doing their thing, that you could bring out the, get rid of the bodies, and ventilated the system so it clears out the gas. Yeah, go for it. You could do like computers, electronics. You definitely went through with no problem there, Leland. You're good. Yeah. Let me get rid of these bad guys. I would say you can, since you got some time to go through the computer as well. So, um, one of you would have had access with it by now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go ahead and see how well you do. Oh, and there you go. You definitely are in the system now. Yeah, that's fine. Like, there's two different armory rooms there. Yep. And then you find the bodies and stuff. So I'll say, yeah, that's doable. Yeah, so this one right here. Yeah, yeah, you'll do that just fine with the security access you got. So, all right. Yeah, you all did that prior, like seeing what kind of loot and stuff that you can gather, information and stuff. Let me see, because all of it's just pretty much generic things, and then there's like a that's just specifically about like how they we're talking about like the mutant gin being injected to different species and all that, seeing how they react to it, blah blah blah. Which I've put in the Mass Effect chat there. If you scroll up a little bit, like let me see here. Okay, so um, It'll probably take, yeah, I'll say, you did whatever you did for, within the first hour. And, if you want to um, go ahead and take a short rest or whatever you need to do, you can. Um, so you could spend your hit die if you need to heal up. But, eventually, I would say 3 hours, you um, get a certain like request to dock sort of thing in the security room or wherever you're at um, to acknowledge that something is landing. Okay. So eventually, you 20 minutes afterwards, Stubby, are you staying over here at the top? Okay. So okay. All right. I'll bring you all over here. This seems interesting, but I've never played D&D. Yeah. This is um pretty much like D&D, but in a Mass Effect style, sci-fi sort of thing. Okay, so I would say um, they'll probably land in the middle there, with the command center area. Um, they'll have like the big ship park there, and then have the people land in the middle, whoever that would be. So let's just say, for the sake uh, of ease, this is going to be the security guy right there, and then we'll have two guys in the north. Who's going to go up north? Okay. Something like that. I'll do one more. Easier. Okay. So, Yosef, you basically see the lift coming from the ceiling of this station in the center there, and then as it lowers, you see, um, six human males, and they're all wearing, their typical armored gear, except for this one is more of the business type suit, but it's still kind of armor plated here and there. You're going to assume that's going to be the head of security, since it sticks out more than the other people that are wearing the same stuff that you've seen before. So as the lift lands at your floor, they all look around, and I guess they notice Yosef there, and they approach you and says, uh, you know, report. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, okay. So with that, go ahead and roll persuasion or deception, with advantage since Leland's here to, kind of help you out. With advantage since, yeah, with advantage. Hey, um, so you see, this head security guy just kind of look around, and he, uh, kind of shrugs a little and asks, uh, "So, why is it eerily quiet here?" He said that they were, and he does like the quote motions, sweeping. You see him kind of, nodding. Yeah, you could do that. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Oh, there you go. So, he nods, but he's still kind of skeptical about what's going on. But regardless, he looks at you two and, he'll say, "Lead on. We'll follow you closely." Okay. Oops. So y'all. All right. Yep. Okay. Beep. And then, the doors are closed. And then you hear, through the door says, "What's going on?" Jesus Christ. So he okay. He you hear a little commotion, and you hear footsteps kind of like walking up towards the north, and kind of I guess looking for cover or something. They don't know what's going on. So you hear the head security guy says, "What is going on?" Yeah, they're all locked in there. Um, you so you're basically saying to put your guns on the north side, right? Okay. Um, so you hear some shuffling, and you probably see this. They're looking around, and notices the camera. Um, so the head of security goes looking around, and tries to tap on the computer stuff there, see if he could access it. But with your hacking, he's going to try to use electronics to break out of it. He's going to like tap in there. Oh, you removed the computer here. I thought you were removing the air as well. That's why I got confused. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, uh, he looks around, um, and he, tells the guards to drop the weapons, and then basically says, "What do you want?" Um, he kind of chuckles a little and says, "Yeah, job interviews, great. So, what do you really want?" Uh huh. And then he looks at the security guards and kind of mention to make sure you drop the weapons. We'll be fine, type of thing. And he moves towards the doors on the south. It says, you know, nope. It's yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. Um, I would say it's just like basic information stuff in the term, like in the armory. It's not like any secure data type of thing, like people's shift stuff. It's like personnel information. It's not. Yeah. Okay. They look at the head of security guy, and the head of security kind of nods and just kind of says follow suit, and they and ahead, and you just want the security guys or the guards first, right? Into the armory with the guy. Okay. Okay. So they all moved up down. Yeah. Okay. They're 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 complying. Okay. Okay. All right. So you close the doors, and a couple of turrets pop up, pointing. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. You're just like a big Krogan. Okay. Yeah. So he's like, looking a little bit, and then he just startled at a big Krogan just showing up out of nowhere. Um, and you just basically, I guess, escort him to the command center there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. There would be a ship on the middle there, but it's, once the lift goes down, the ceiling is closed on the top, right? It's not going to be open, the whole time. So the lift is, yeah. No, no, no. Yeah. Oh, let me think here. And he just kind of gives a quick scan. Are you both not wearing any Cerberus garbs, right? It's just those guys, Yosef and I know. I'm just saying, like these two guys are in the room right now, right? But I'm saying in this room right now, where he is, you both are not wearing any type of Cerberus garbs, right? Okay. It's just for like a visualization. I'm just saying, like obviously, yeah, like for this observation of the guy looking at you all. Would it be easy for him to distinct the stupid group picture that you all did in the other facility? That's what I'm saying. Right. So he says, "No, you weren't. Yeah, you weren't there. No." Um, okay. Right. And then he takes a quick glance at y'all. If it's the same blatant stuff, and he's like, the one that wrote something about um, to chunk on the walls in the research facility, like for Tachunka or whatever they know wrote on the walls there. Those guys. I remember you all were smiling, waving at the cameras. And then he looks at you all and says, "Again, what do you want?" He kind of sighs a little bit, and he's like, "Well, you are causing a nuisance for the Iron Lady. Personally, I think you all are pretty reckless, but I do give you all some kudos on what you did to thwart the I guess the research process and just the overall process for Cerberus itself. So it seems like whatever you're doing made the Iron Lady accelerate her plans to invade the Citadel. Um, and he chuckles a little bit and says, "I mean, it may be too little, too late. I know you might have stopped this facility there. We still have a number of things. We still have a number of soldiers. Um, the overall satisfaction of taking over the Citadel for the name of Cerberus is a great feeling if you know you didn't know that." And he looks at the people in the room, whoever's in there, is like, um, your efforts to, I don't know if you were trying to stop us or to annoy Cerberus at all, but um, the overall agenda was to, you know, do what we're doing right now. But again, you're uh, kind of, in a sense, pissing the Iron Lady off. Yeah, to a degree, I do. She is. Um, I mean, I'm not sure if you know this, but she was part of the alliance, and I mean, I was too. I did some work, but the whenever she was working with the alliance, she was like one of the frontline commanders to help defend Earth um, during the Reaper Wars, and she she is I think respectable enough to follow her because she knows strategy. She knows how to fight, and I'm sure as you could have told. And don't worry, I know about this report where she almost blew your ship up that one time. So she is not afraid of anything. He he chuckles and he's like, there's a number of different avenues for security. Whoever was in charge of one avenue you destroyed was terminated, life and otherwise. And I executed that order because they failed. So, it was sad that you uh, infiltrated our facilities. I mean, you did steal. What was the number? And he's trying to think. 20 odd million credits. So, uh, hell yeah. My area of security is the overall security of servers, especially since we are planning on this invasion, and I'm pretty much, and obviously this was a ruse, but regardless, I'm pretty much the one that was uh, guarding the so-called escorts to, the invasion that's going to happen rather soon. Hard to say. I'm sure you probably went through our files previously, considering that you're here, but um, it could be within a week, maybe less, depending on how antsy the Iron Lady is. Well, this is more, as you can see, the focal point of our mutated soldiers. So this one, like this, probably this would be the only one. The other ones are more facilitated for uh, ship repairs and stuff. But they're scattered close by, not exactly in the system, but far enough to merge into the Citadel airspace and commence the invasion. Well, currently, he's in a uh, sort of a station, again, kind of in close proximity to the Citadel, within a short jump. Um, it isn't really well known, but it's more of uh, you know, uh, a little station of sorts for residences and, you know, logistical stuff, let's call it. Not particularly, no, because she's not always there. Um, Possibly. I was stationed at the Alliance before the Reaper Wars started. Oh, today. It was a uh, ship that the Iron Lady was, uh, was in. That could be tricky. One, he's always moving, and two, um, it's more of a. Uh, it doesn't really have a designated name. It's more of what type of ship is it. Probably not. Well, my atmosphere would probably not like it. It varies. I'm just making him an asshole so bad. So, let me know when I sweep the ship that came on if there's anything I should know of. Yep. Well, the ship itself, there's people and there's not a whole lot of people that came with. I would say, like when you do the sweep, there's probably four, maybe five people. Obviously there's the six people down here, so he didn't come in, you know, being stupid. Um, so he's like he's like kind of like thinking a little bit, and he 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 says, you know, there is one name, but again, like I'm not even sure if you can find it. I could give you the name, but I don't think it's worth the time of trying to look for it. Honestly, am I lagging? No, I'm not. Okay, is he lagging? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I mean, he'll chuckle and say, "All right, I'll give you the name of the ship, but good luck finding it. It's called the Sovereign Resolve." um, yeah, they are uh, definitely my personnel for sure. So they're guards. I didn't think it'll be uh, too. Uh, I don't want to say easy to get here. It's just I wanted to be prepared. You know. He looks at you and for the sake of role play, roll intimidation with advantage here. See if you rustle his feathers. Wait, really? A -1. Okay. Um. Okay. So you you did kind of intimidate him a bit. So I would imagine you're just like slamming your fists to the table, and he kind of jolted a little bit. He's like, "What do you want me to do exactly?" Okay. And he just goes on the radio and say exactly what you said. Stand down or else you get your, and he looks at you for clarification, neck snapped. And then he like gives you a thumbs up, making sure that's right. And then shortly after he listens for the response, and then he heard the response. He goes, he they acknowledge the orders. They are dropping their weapons and such. Um, and whatever you do, you can do. eventually, one by one, I imagine with Yosef, you'll see people like piling on this lift. It's six people kind of in a single line formation type of thing. Um, I think Yosef was on the lift when um, he was scanning the ship and everything. So uh, okay, so let me go ahead and discuss. Okay, there you go. So there's six people on a single file line, and they all kind of look at Yosef and with the rocket launcher. Um, they're on the lift, and then they're slowly going down. You see these guys that have no weapons on hand, looking towards you all there with the head of security. And slowly the lift goes to a halt, landing on this floor. Uh, right? Okay. So yeah, go ahead and let's see. I'll let you roll investigation or maybe electronics, uh, and see if you could pick up anything. All right. I'm gonna, I guess, move them to the other uh, hallway, unless you want to cram them all in the same room. You want to do that? Put them all in the same room. Okay, I'll do that. Yep. Yeah. So the investigation check, you found that everything was cleared, but there was a signal that was sent out. But everything else, besides the fact is there wasn't anything like. Obviously, you see the weapons and everything laid out there. Yeah. The roll a hacking tools thing. It did. Rip. Well, I mean, did you click on the hacking tool thing? Let me see. I changed intelligence. Let me see. Yeah, you're a +4. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could address that. But yeah, roll electronics. Okay. Well, It's a message. Yeah. Sure, why not? It's a sort of message that was sent out, basically saying something along the lines of um, may need assistance. Okay. You can, yeah. Well, well, unfortunately, that didn't work. So they started looking around, just like, what? God damn it! Sure. Like what? Go ahead and roll again. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. trying to think of how that would be in a one. It's like they throw someone towards you. That's what. That's so weird. So that didn't work. They just sniff red sands and just enjoy it. Well, yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Well, yeah, what do y'all want to do? I guess somebody's starting blasting to these guys, huh? Um, so let me think here. Okay, so you all are pretty much going to kill these guys either way, and that distress signal definitely probably caused some attention. So, are you still planning on rigging explosives on the station? Okay. Okay. So now what I'm understanding is you're leaving the guys here, shoot them or whatever, and then rig the explosives, remote detonate once you see them get close or whatever type of thing, so that it looks like what the fuck, right? Okay. All right. So let's see. Whoever's going to be shooting, then it'll be done. The rigging will probably depend on how your role is. So I'm going to say with Yosef, you could roll engineering or electronics to see how quickly you could, you know, go through and read explosives. 13. Okay. So with that roll, I'll say once everybody's done, I guess executing these guards. I'm assuming you're doing the same with the head security guy, right? Or are you bringing him with you? Okay. Okay. So I'll say for that, whoever wants to do that, go ahead and roll investigation. That's true. You are setting explosives. All right. Oh, there you go. You roll something good. So you went through, the uniform and whatever he has, strip him off of it and stuff. It looked like he had a tracking system, chipped sort of thing on his suit, but obviously when you remove it, you could disable it, destroy it, whatever you want to do. And then obviously anything else he had, like weapons or stuff, that's been taken care of. If you kept it or whatever, thrown it aside, do what you will with it. But he is clean at that moment. So with the 13, it takes you probably about, I would say, a little over an hour and 10 minutes or so, just to go to every sort of nook and cranny you could pick that seems to be like the centralized location of the explosives, setting it all up, um, and then making sure like the ventilation's on, whatever, and then kill everyone, sort of thing. And you just rigged the station, right? You didn't do anything with the ship. Okay. Yeah, you could get that from there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hmm. um, yeah, so it takes you, like I said, an hour, a little over an hour or so to, rig the ship, the station, and getting all the info. And you killed the dudes. Um, and then once you got everybody um, gathered, you got into your ship. The torrent will be flying in, picking you all up with the head security guy, and you got the hell out of Dodge, or at least far enough. If you want to, you said this is a remote detonation thing, so I would say if you want to like hang around until another ship shows up, type of thing to blow it up, or oh, okay, oh, okay, okay, gotcha. All right, so okay, Um, all right. Yeah, yeah. So it's more of like that type of detonation. Okay. 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 So in that case, you all, I assume you all are going to the Citadel then with this new passenger you got. Um, let's switch screens. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you all plugged in the information to jump to the Citadel. Takes about 3 hours to get to. Um, all right. So you're flying there. Did you all want to do something in the meantime, or did you just want to fly towards the Citadel? Hmm. Essentially, yeah. Oh hell yeah. So okay. Yeah, Dingerly kind of looks at him like, oh, it's like we got a new friend. Excellent. I'm gonna write this down and send a message to to Mason. Let him know. Good job. And he kind of taps his clipboard. Ow, 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 you bitch. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Um. Mhm. True. Yeah, yeah. Just. So eventually you reached. Oh, what? Yeah, that'll work. He's just watching like shitty like stand up comedy. he he's just like watching there, kind of like, please stop. No, I don't want to watch this. Yeah, this is Carlos Mencia. No, okay. Um, so yeah, eventually you all ended up at the Citadel. It was a 3-hour flight, and of course, you docked at the Citadel, and you. I assume you all are going to escort this guy to where the Mason's office, right? CSEC. Okay. All right. So the guy that looks like Jason Statham showed up, and he's like, "Where is he?" And he starts like escorting. All right, let's go. And then he starts escorting, and I guess you all follow through, or okay, right, all right. Let me go work on this. Right, I'll just go ahead and get in my car and just drive all over his head. I got you. And he starts. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Drake is a good movie. Um. So he nods and escorts this guy. And then you all head towards Mason's office. You all approach his office, and he's just um looking around. He's like on his Omni tool, just skimming through different notes and stuff, and he notices you all, and it says, yes, report. What's going on?" What's up? Okay. You asked that the last time, and no, he's not. I mean, he obviously knows who the Iron Lady was because he told you, but no, he's not Cerberus. He, yeah, he looks at you all and says, "What happened? Report." He kind of raised an eyebrow and and he goes, "Understood. I'll get some people and also an influencer." And then he, you see him like touch his ear to talk on the radio. Says, "Jack, we need you at the interrogation room." No, I was thinking about Logan Paul actually. Um, no, he says, yeah, I'll get somebody out there, over there to interrogate him, and I have Jack over there to check. And obviously, I think she's a good candidate to help. Oh, gross. Yeah, that's gross. I believe on the old what's her name, Amaranth, with her bathwater as well. Hmm. That's gross. Um. So he says, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Interrogate this bastard and see what we got. Yeah, he seems like a from what I understand when you're like describing this guy, he seems like a conniving little shit. So we'll see what we get from him. Uh, meantime, it looks like I'll give you the rundown of what's happening there here. So we're making sure the defenses are all right. Shepard is recovered. She's walking around. It looks like she wants to fight, so she'll probably be good in the mix of the defenses. So we'll see if we can scrounge some more helpers to deal with this supposed invasion. It looks like things are getting a bit tense here. So uh, yeah, kind of thinks of what else to do. So did you get any other information besides that? Like, what was the ship? Where was she? What was the Iron Lady in? And I would assume that you already told him the ship name, right? Okay. Yeah, that definitely makes sense, and it kind of sounds like what she would do anyway. So we'll keep that in mind. But at least we got something, and we'll see if we could track that ship down. So I'll keep you up to date on that. But for now, I think what we should do is, and then he gets a message from the interrogation team, and he says, "Oh yeah, it looks like he claims that the invasion is going to happen within a week." Um, okay, so we need to prepare quickly and try not to stir too much panic with the public. We have to make sure we evacuate real soon and prepare for the worst. I mean, if you didn't know, this ship is that we're in right now that's representing the Citadel is pretty well defended. So hopefully it will, you know, squash any type of invader that's going to happen here. I'm going to assume since they have deep pockets, they'll probably have a decent number of vessels, and we'll have to deal with them. But for now, I guess we'll uh, try to take a breather and set the defenses up. We're slowly, getting some turrets here and there all set up on the choke points of the entrances, and then some prepping the main guns on this ship as well. So we'll see what happens. Um, in the meantime, I think during this thing, I guess you all should probably um, take a breather and I'll maybe set you up with a stay somewhere in here if you want to just take a little breather before things go to shit type of thing. Make it like a quote unquote the Citadel DLC. Yeah. So I think that'll be fun for us because this would be a good kind of like a relaxing role play session for next time type of thing. Yes. Do you mind, or do you like beach volleyball? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, we have like different like simulation rooms for all kinds of things. So we'll set you up with stuff. Give you a good time. I think this will be honestly a good way to end this session, and then next session would probably be the like the Citadel DLC. I'll try to come up with something for you all to like relax and have fun with, and then the session after that will be the lead to the invasion of the Citadel Cerberus. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, because it'll be fun. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I could probably. I'll think of a few things and see which one stands out, and then um, go from there. Because I think that'll be a fun way to let you all have like a nice little fuck around type of session, and then the session after that, the next session is the find out session. Um, obviously that will be like this coming section. The next session here is going to be like the Citadel DLC, and then um, the next session after that is going to be like the finale, the invasion of the ships and what's going on with the Citadel. I think that'll be a good ending there. So, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna make clones and shit, and say whatever you're gonna say. Repeat. I should go. Type of thing. No. But yeah, I think I'll come up with some funny things for the next session, and then after that it will be the finale. Like I'm planning on. So, I mean, you kind of accelerated it a little bit, so I think that was fair. And we'll see how climactic this will be, or anticlimactic, depending on how things go. Um, let me see here. And again, if you want to come up with your own like little endings, you could let me know, and I'll implement it, or I'll come up with some stuff. It doesn't matter, but obviously I'm giving you all a chance if you want to like have your own little ending story, depending on like if you think there's a good or a bad ending or whatever that you want to do. You could send a DM to me, and then I'll implement that somehow. That'll be kind of fun. And if not, I'll come up with something and send you all messages and see how you like it. So okay, yeah, let me know. And then I could think of something for Strebby. That's not too hard because it's either the tribe or if he goes with bounty hunters or something. So yeah, let me see here. Who do I want to raid? Anybody? Is there anybody there? I guess be. Yeah. Um. I mean, you could do few characters. I'm not gonna do any voices if that's the case. If I could do so many. Okay. 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 Um. Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, there you go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, roll to Riz. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Channing again. He's doing Mama D stuff on Echo. So yeah, Jesus Christ. We'll do that. And then we'll be back hopefully next week, and then obviously the week after will be the finale. So that'll be fun. Um, we'll see what happens from there. Take care now. Bye bye then.